In this video, I am going to give you 24 super answers to tough interview questions. Now, this tutorial is perfect if you have a job interview coming up in the next day or two, if you have little time to prepare, and if you want top scoring, easy to remember answers that are guaranteed to impress the hiring manager. And just before I get started, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's really important because then I can help you pass every job interview you ever attend and also progress throughout your career. And please give the video a like because that tells me you find these tutorials useful and it also motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. Let's get straight into the questions and answers. Interview question number 1. Tell me something about yourself. Here's my super answer. I have applied for this job because it is a strong match for my skills and qualities, and it is a role I am very passionate about. I would describe myself as enthusiastic, a good team worker, someone who takes ownership of difficult challenges, and the type of employee who will help your business to grow. I have ambitious plans for the future, and I will only realize my goals if I have secure employment with an innovative and forward-thinking company such as yours. If you hire me, I will start contributing to the team quickly and I will make sure you see a positive return on your investment. Interview question number 2 is, how did you hear about this position? Here's my super answer. I heard about this position because I have been following your company for some time now and I have been waiting for the right job to be advertised. You are the only employer I want to work for, and if I am successful, I plan to build a long-term career here. Interview question number 3 is, why do you want to work for us? Here's my super answer. I want to work for you because having researched your company online, you have positive reviews, which tells me you have high standards. You have ambitious plans, which means I will get to work on exciting tasks and projects, and you clearly support your employees to be the best they can possibly be. Interview question number 4. What are your greatest strengths? Here's my super answer. My strengths include my fast pace of working, which means I tend to get more work done than the average person, my ability to learn things quickly, which means I will be able to start contributing to your team in super fast time, and my flexibility. I will willingly carry out tasks that are outside of my job description and help the company at short notice when needed. Interview question number 5 is, why do you want to leave your job? Here's my super answer. I want to leave my job because I feel I have reached my full potential there. I have learned a huge amount with my employer, and the team I have been a part of have been fantastic, very supportive, and we've achieved many great things together. However, I am now ready for the next chapter of my career, which I hope will be with your company in this role. Interview question number 6 is, what's your biggest weakness? This is a tough one. Here's my super answer. My biggest weakness is the fact I sometimes have trouble asking for help. I tend to try and figure things out for myself because I take pride in my work. However, I appreciate that's not the most efficient way of working, and I am trying to improve in this area. Interview question number 7. What are you looking for in your next job? Here's my super answer to help you. I am looking for varied duties and responsibilities, the opportunity to work on exciting and progressive projects, and the ability to work for an employer that values positivity, diversity, and that promotes an inclusive style of working. Interview question number 8. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Here's my super answer. In 5 years, I plan to have achieved 3 things. Number 1, I would still be working for you either in the same role or having gained promotion. I would be seen as a trustworthy and high-achieving member of the company with a track record of success. Number 2, I would have completed various training courses and enhanced my skills considerably. And number 3, I would have achieved one of my life goals, which is to buy my own house. Interview question number 9. Why should we hire you? Here's my super answer. You should hire me because I am a match for the job description and I am commercially aware, which means I know what I must do in the role to help your business succeed. You should also hire me because I am a frugal worker, which means I will always try to help you save money in my daily tasks. Finally, you should hire me because I will always take ownership of difficult challenges when they occur to achieve an outcome that is in the best interests of your company. Interview question number 10 is, how would you deal with a conflict with a coworker? This is another tricky one. Here's my super answer. I would deal with the conflict by assessing my own actions to make sure I wasn't contributing negatively to the situation. I would then speak to my coworker in private to get to the bottom of the conflict, to establish their thoughts, and to find an amicable way forward that was in the best interests of our team. I would then take positive steps to improve the working relationship so the same conflict never happened again. Interview question number 11 is, what motivates you? Here's my super answer. I am motivated by being happy, fit, and healthy. If I am fit and healthy, everything else in my life falls into place. I am motivated by having goals I am working towards achieving. For example, one of my goals has been to get a job with your company, and if I am successful, this will lead to other positive things in my life, such as allowing me to save for a deposit to buy my first home. Interview question number 12 is, what will you do in the first 30 days of starting work here? This is another really difficult one, but here's my super answer to help you. I will do 3 things in the first 30 days. Number 1, I will get a brief from my manager on what my main duties and responsibilities are and the standards expected of me. Number 2, I will learn everything there is to know about your company policies, rules, and procedures. And finally, number 3, I will get to know my co-workers and what the objectives of the team are before working hard to help the company maintain its position as a market leader. Interview question number 13 is, how do you prioritize your work? Here's my super answer. I prioritize my work by drawing up a list each day of the tasks I am responsible for. I then organize that list into 3 levels. Level 1 tasks require my immediate attention. Level 2 tasks come next, and level 3 tasks can then be completed when I have the spare time available. By using my 3-level list, it enables me to complete all tasks and duties based on the needs of my employer. Interview question number 14. How do you respond to criticism? Here's my super answer to help you. I respond to criticism in a positive way. I see constructive criticism and feedback as valuable information and advice to help me improve and further add value to my employer. When someone offers me feedback, I will listen to what they have to say and determine if it can help me to improve. If it can, I will take positive action to quickly develop the skills and qualities needed to reach my goal. Interview question number 15 is, are you a risk taker? This is another really difficult interview question to answer correctly, but here's my super answer. I am a risk taker, but only when the benefits far outweigh the risks. If ever I was going to take a risk at work, I would weigh up the pros and cons and decide whether the risk was worth taking. I believe a company can only grow and develop if it takes calculated risks, but I would never do anything to put your organization in jeopardy. Interview question number 16. Tell me about a time when you had a conflict with your boss. Here's my super answer. I was dealing with a customer in a previous role who was demanding a refund. The refund request went against company policy, and when I asked my manager for permission to give the refund, she refused. I disagreed with her decision, which led to a conflict of opinion between us. It was my task to explain to her the reasons why I disagreed in a professional and courteous manner. I explained that by not giving the refund, there was a danger, based on my conversations with the customer, that they would leave a negative review online about the company. I also explained that the negative review could cause more harm to the company than the cost of the refund. Now, after I explained the reasons for wanting to give the customer a refund and how I felt it was advantageous to the company to do so, she changed her mind and gave me permission. Interview question number 17 is, what's your greatest achievement? Here's my super answer. My greatest achievement was in my last role. I wanted to find ways to help the company increase sales before presenting my ideas to my manager. It was my task to assess the opportunities for growth within the industry we operated in and then create a proposal my manager could consider implementing. I set myself a SMART goal to achieve the task. My goal would be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. I set myself 1 week to create and submit the proposal. I eventually decided that the most viable option for growth would be to target new customers through social media advertising that were based on specific demographics, age, and interests. We could measure the success of the advertising based on the profit made from new sales versus the cost of the advertising. Once I had created my proposal, I submitted it to my manager. After reading it, he agreed it was a great idea to try, and we commissioned an external marketing agency to do the work on our behalf. The advertising campaign ran for 14 days and it yielded a 17% increase in sales. Interview question number 18. Tell me about a time when you dealt with a difficult customer. Here's my super answer. I was working in a previous role dealing with a customer who was very annoyed about the quality of a product they had ordered from our company. They wanted to speak to my manager, but I asked them if they would allow me to resolve the problem for them, but they initially refused. I explained to them the benefits of allowing me to deal with the situation because I was trained in resolving customer complaints. After they eventually agreed for me to deal with the situation, it was my task to resolve the complaint quickly and make sure it never happened again. I listened to the customer carefully. I asked them questions about the product issues before showing understanding and empathy for their situation. I told them I would feel exactly the same if I had purchased the same product. I then apologized and told them the steps I would take to rectify it. I then asked my manager for permission to give the customer a 25% discount off their next purchase in addition to a replacement product, to which he agreed. After checking the customer was happy with my proposal, I put steps in place to make sure the same situation did not reoccur. Interview question number 19. Tell me about a time when you failed. Here's my super answer. When I first started work in a previous role, my manager asked me to carry out a simple administrative task. I'd completed this type of work many times before, and as a result, I thought I knew exactly what to do. However, I didn't listen fully to his brief, and I ended up missing an important part of the task. I failed because I hadn't completed everything as per his instructions. As soon as I realized, I apologized unreservedly and I took action to put things right. I then decided to make changes to how I worked. I made sure I wrote down all instructions, I confirmed them with my manager, and I double-checked everything to ensure it was completed correctly. As a result of my new systematic approach to working, I never failed again. Interview question number 20. What's something that you didn't like about your last job? This is another really difficult one to answer, but here's my super answer. I really enjoyed my last job overall, but the only thing that frustrated me slightly was the fact the company wasn't overly ambitious about growing. I could see several opportunities for growth in the market, but when I put forward my ideas to my manager, he didn't appear to be interested, and I felt this was a missed opportunity. Interview question number 21. What are your salary expectations? Here's my super answer. I researched the average salary range for this job within this industry on the website payscale.com, and it came out at between $45,000 and $55,000. Now, whilst I feel I am worth $55,000, I appreciate that you don't know me, and I have a responsibility to prove to you my worth. Therefore, I would be comfortable with a salary of $52,500, and I believe you will see a positive return on your investment at that amount. Interview question number 22 is, why is there a gap in your work history? Here's my super answer. I took time off work to travel, which I found extremely beneficial. Traveling enabled me to experience different cultures, different opinions, and different ways of living, which I feel has given me a greater perspective and understanding in the workplace, especially when it comes to dealing with customers and collaborating with my co-workers. I no longer wish to travel, and I am now seeking stable, long-term employment with the same company. Interview question number 23 is, what can you bring to the company? Here's my super answer. I can bring a passion for this type of work, a positive attitude to change, a level of knowledge and expertise that will add value to your team, and the promise that I will always take ownership of my ongoing professional development. Interview question 24 is, do you have any questions for us? Here's my super answer. Yes, I have just 3 questions, please. Question number 1, what advice would you give to the successful candidate who wants to excel in this role? Question number 2, can you tell me a little more about the team I would be a part of? And question number 3, what's the one thing I can do in this role to help your business thrive? So the next thing to do if you want to pass your interview is click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video, head through to my website passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download my full set of 24 super answers to tough interview questions. It's a fantastic resource, and it's guaranteed to put you ahead of the competition at your forthcoming interview. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's really important because then I can help you pass every job interview you ever attend. I can help you to negotiate a salary and also progress throughout your career. Please give the video a like because that motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. And don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video, and it is always great and an honor to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting my channel, and I wish you all the best for passing your interview. Have a great day.